Hey everybody, it is me, Keith, coming at you with another angle. And with this episode, I wanted to talk about this saying when people say, you know what, life ain't fair. You know, and when I hear people say that, I'm like, okay, well, just because life is not fair does not mean that you cannot be a fair person, right? It's unfortunate that life is not fair. But, we just have to remember to always be kind to each other as much as we can because we know that everybody's fighting their own battles that we don't see. And just remember to always be that one to be known to be fair, in every situation, as much as you can be, because you'll be respected more when you are, seen as a fair person. You know, it's just that I feel like when people say that life is not fair, I just feel like it's an easy excuse to be like to do, what everybody else is doing, the status quo. It's just so easy to follow behind others and be a follower versus a leader. You know, and so I just wanted to just kind of like, bring some light, shed some light on that particular saying, because I was like, well, just because like life isn't fair, what are you trying to tell me? You trying to say just because life is not fair, you're not going to be a fair person? I never understood it, but I just wanted to just shed light on another angle versus looking at it from, the status quo angle, because we have the power. God gave us free will to make our own decisions. And that's why he gave us that free will, because he wants us to make these decisions with our own heart out of sincerity. It's really easy to make a decision based on what everybody else is doing. But God really looks at our heart. He judges our heart decisions. And so just remember that, next time you come upon a situation and, you want to think, oh, life not fair, or nobody didn't do it for me. But think about it. You know what? Tell yourself, I can be that person to do it for them. It's like a pay it forward moment, and then God will reward you for that too as well. So it's just another way to look at it. Another thing I wanted to share some light on is that when people say bad things only happen to good people, I mean, really? Now, if you think about it, do bad things only happen to good people? No, they don't. Bad things happen to bad people too. Bad things happen to people who make bad decisions. If you decide to go and rob a bank, there's a consequence for that. You're going to either go to jail or possibly get shot. We hope that, the latter is not the end result. But, that's a consequence when you make a bad decision. And it's unfortunate that we just live in a world to where, bad things are going to happen to good people and bad people, people who make good decisions, people who make bad decisions. Bad things are just going to happen at some point. But I am a fan also of being in God's will too, and just, making sure that I am not making a decision, that's not in God's plan for me, and if you have a relationship with God, or, you'll be able to pick up on that, on the spirit. But I do feel that's how some people end up, having unfortunate situations sometimes. Now, some things we don't have no control over, like when it comes to, inherited illnesses and stuff like that, whether it's with diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, that kind of thing can be managed. But then when you have those unfortunate, situations to where it could have been a car collision, or just some kind of accident, that could have caused somebody, to lose their life. But yeah, so I mean, I just never liked that saying saying that bad things happen to only good people. And I also never liked it because I used to work at a detention center, and and the juveniles, I would hear the juveniles sometimes say, bad things only happen to good people. And I'm saying to myself, at that age, their brain is still developing, and their brains, they're still trying to learn and understand how the world work and how people work and how their emotions work. And, you just don't want to paint a false narrative for, you know, kids who are in their juveniles or who are that young, because we don't want to give the false hope for them to think that if they do something good, that something bad is going to happen. It's just another, way to look at it. And these were just things that, been on my mind, and I thought I'd just, share those, to kind of like help build another way to look at a situation that, we are known to look at in a different way. So, yeah. But that's all I got for you with this particular episode. I will see y'all next time on another angle.